everybody excited for the video today because I am releasing my EQ presets pack number 2. Super excited about it. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you what they sound like and what the EQs look like so you can see if it's something you might be interested in. But before you go anywhere, I am going to show you how to create your own EQ preset as well in DaVinci Resolve. Because maybe you know how to work with EQ and you just don't know how to save a preset. I'm going to show you how to do that. And you might want to stick around and sign up for the contest that I'm running in the description below because I'm going to give away 5 of my EQ preset packs. So I'm going to combine pack number 1 and pack number 2, and 5 of you guys are going to win those EQ presets so you can try them out, see what you think, and hopefully they help your audio sound better and more professional. Now, real quick, covering the cost for my 15 EQ presets here up front. It's going to be $15 for the 15 EQ presets. On my pack number 1, I'm actually going to slash the price. They were $35 for, I forget, I got 20 something in there. I forget, I have to look that up. I'm going to slash the price on that. They're going to be $20, and I'm going to have a combo deal. You want to get pack number 1 and pack number 2. We're going to put them together, and it's only going to cost you $25. And if you decide to pick any of them up, I really do appreciate the support for my channel. All right, let's jump into Resolve, and I'm going to show you how to create your own EQ preset, and then we'll jump into talking more about my EQ presets. All right, jumping into Resolve, here is how you create your own EQ preset. So make sure you're in Fairlight, the little musical notes here at the bottom. Click on that. You want to make sure that your mixer is open. So mixer is right up here at the top. You want to click on that, make sure that's open. Next, you want to come down to your EQ, and the first thing you want to do is double-click your EQ, open it up, and you want to go ahead and make some changes. Let's turn it on there. Let's say I make some changes here. I'm going to just go like this, whatever, you know, just make some changes. I'm going to drop this down here. Let's say I want to boost a little presence, but dial back the high end. Okay, there we go. Let's say I like that, and I want to save that as an EQ preset. Very easy. Just come on up to the Fairlight menu at the top here. Come on down to Preset Library. That's going to open up this window right here. You want to make sure that under Filter By, it's going to have EQ presets or equalizer presets. Make sure that's selected. The next thing you need to do is select the track where you want to save your EQ. So what track did you create your EQ on? In this case, it was track 1. And I'm going to come down here and say Save New. Once you do that, it's going to pop up this window. I'm going to say Create New. And then it's going to pop up this window and ask you to name the preset that you're creating. I'm going to call it How to Create Your Own Preset. Once you've got your name in there, go ahead and click OK. Boom, that's it. Now it's done. So if you come over here and you look in your EQ preset list, boom, there it is. If I want to apply it to a track, I only got one track here, but let me add in a track. Boom. All right. Let's say I want to apply this EQ to track number 2. I'm going to click on the preset I want to apply. I'm going to click on the track I want to apply it to. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. And now if you come over here in your mixer and you look at this little area right here, you can see that EQ preset has been applied. So let's get into my EQ preset pack number 2 here. So with this pack, I really wanted to target specific areas of the EQ because in general, I find that it's the same kind of frequency ranges and spots where you find issues with most audio. So this pack kind of targets some of those areas. Now, the best way that we can talk about it is I'm just going to roll some tape here, show you some examples. You can listen in, put on some headphones if you got them, because that's going to be the best way to hear the differences. Let me know what you think. Can you hear the difference? We're going to start with some raw audio and go through all these presets. And I want to hear what you think. Comment down below. Can you hear a difference in these presets? All right, let's go ahead and roll that tape. Listen to these EQ presets. What you're listening to now is raw audio recorded into the Samsung G-Track Pro. This microphone is not too expensive, about $130, give or take a little bit, but this is what it sounds like with no EQ applied. Now let's get into what the EQ presets sound like that I created. The first EQ preset here is the Bass Boost preset, and here is what it sounds like when we apply the Bass Boost preset. The next preset we have here is the Bass Tune-Up number 1. So this is what it sounds like when we use the Bass Tune-Up number 1 preset on our voice. Next we have the Bass Tune-Up number 2, and this is what it sounds like when we apply the Bass Tune-Up number 2 EQ preset onto our voice. Next we have the Bass Tune-Up number 3. So this is what it sounds like when we apply the Bass Tune-Up number 3 onto our voice. And this is what that EQ preset sounds like. Sometimes in your recordings, it sounds a little thin, so this next preset is called Boost thin sounds. And this is going to help boost up those thin sounds that you might have in your microphone. This is what that EQ preset sounds like. Maybe you want to add a little brightness into your audio. This EQ preset called brightness is going to add some brightness or a little bit of clarity to your audio. The next preset we have here is darker. It's going to add some low end in there, and it's going to help your vocal sound a little bit darker, a little bit richer. And this is what the darker EQ preset sounds like. This next EQ preset is a general refresh preset called General Refresh, and it's just going to kind of tune up your audio a little bit there using this EQ preset, and this is what it's going to sound like. The next preset we have is called High Cut, and this is going to cut out some of those higher frequencies for you and kind of target that high frequency area, cut those out a little bit, and hopefully get rid of some of those high frequency things that you don't want to hear, and this is what that EQ preset sounds like. This next EQ preset is a low and high boost and a mid cut. So we're going to boost the high and the low ends. We're going to cut the mid. And this is what that EQ preset sounds like. Boosting the lows is going to give you a little more bass and low end. Boosting the highs is going to give you a little bit more clarity. And reducing the middles kind of gets rid of some of the muddiness for you. And this is what that EQ preset sounds like. Presence. If you want to bring a little more presence into the voice, we have a Presence EQ preset. And this is what that's going to sound like. Again, the Presence EQ preset. The next EQ preset here is called Vocal Low Cut. And what we want this to do is get rid of some of the rumbling and those lower end frequencies that we don't want in our audio, because it's just going to make it muddy and make it not as clear. So this EQ preset is called Vocal Low End. The next EQ preset here is called Rumble Cleanup, and this is essentially a high-pass filter at about 160 hertz. This is going to get rid of some of that low-end rumble that's just going to make your audio sound muddy. The next EQ preset here is called Vocal Cleanup, and this is going to apply a cut in certain key areas where you generally find some issues with your vocals. So this EQ preset is called Vocal Cleanup. And the final preset here is called Warm Vocal. This is going to warm up and make the vocal sound a little bit richer. This is what that EQ preset sounds like on my voice. Again, it's called Warm Vocal. And back to audio with no EQ applied to it. This is what it sounds like here on the Samsung G-Track Pro. Fantastic microphone right here, by the way, if you're looking for a desktop microphone that sounds great and can do a great job for you. Got a review on it if you want to check it out. So that is my 15 new EQ presets here. Again, you can pick them up for 15 bucks, link in the description below. Or you can go pick up pack number 1. Again, I'm slashing the price on that down to 20 bucks. And if you want to pick both of them up, you can go ahead and pick them both up for 25 bucks. We got a little bundle deal. All of them are linked down in the description below. And I just want to say thank you to you guys for supporting my channel. I mean, everything from subscribing to hitting that like button to dropping a comment to sending me a note, an email, to picking up one of my EQ preset packs or some of the files that I have that you can use as samples to practice with. I just appreciate all the support that you guys give me and the fact that I've got the opportunity to make videos here for you guys to help out so many people. It's just, it's an amazing opportunity, and I'm super grateful and super thankful for everybody out there who watches. I mean, I can't say how grateful I am for you guys that I can sit here and do this and just help so many people. So if you do decide to pick up the EQ presets, thank you so much. Enter the contest. Hopefully you can win some. Drop a comment down below. If you just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you. And with that said, guys, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.